With just about all machines, there's the large version and a little fun-sized one. I mean, there's a 747 jumbo jet and a single-engine Cessna. Same concept, just 150 tons difference. The same is true on the rails. There are massive trains pulling 100 railroad cars, and a more petite version that you just never hear about. Until now. It's a fact. Railroads both changed the world and helped bolster the second U.S. industrial revolution after the Civil War.
Industrial America ran on rails. They needed trains to bring in the raw materials or bring out the raw goods, and larger operations might have their own internal railroads, and they needed to shuttle cars around from one part of the complex to another.
Moving train cars inside factories required special engines to pull them. I met up with the Henry Ford's curator of transportation, Matt Anderson, in Greenfield Village to learn more about these so-called industrial locomotives. Great color.
You like that orange? Easy to see, right?
Easy to see, attractive. What is it?
This is a 1927 Plymouth gasoline mechanical locomotive.
Otherwise known as an industrial locomotive?
Exactly. This is the kind of thing that would have been used to shunt cars around a factory or around a quarry, a mine, that kind of thing.
How is this different from a steam locomotive?
This operates on an entirely different principle. Believe it or not, it has more in common with the family car than it does with a steam locomotive. It's got an internal combustion engine inside, 6 cylinders, just like in an automobile. It's easy to run and fairly inexpensive.
What was this locomotive likely to haul?
This locomotive actually worked at an electric power plant here in the Detroit area, and it hauled coal to be burned to produce steam to produce electricity.
It looks like the kind of thing that hauls a kiddie ride train.
Some amusement parks use locomotives similar to this, but this was used for work, not for play.
And what kind of experience did you need to drive one?
Really, if you could drive a car, you could operate one of these locomotives. You basically just started up the engine and let out the clutch, and off you went.
You make it sound so easy. I kind of want to give it a shot.
Let's go for it.
Okay. I didn't realize we were going to do that, so this is kind of a fun surprise. Matt and I squeezed into the cramped cab with our crew to meet Jacob, the operator. I've been told this runs just like a car.
It's a bit like a car.
It doesn't look like a car.
No, it's in some ways a little more complicated, other than you don't have a steering wheel to worry about.
All right, well, let's take it for a spin.
All right.
And may I? And just like that, we were barreling down the tracks at a blistering 11 miles per hour to take me on an amazing journey back to my car in the parking lot.